What's happening, everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. By now, you've probably already seen that the Winter Soldier has been officially announced as the next playable hero in Marvel's Avengers. This is going to be two major patches from now. The next patch is going to have a new villain sector featuring Monica. Yay. We've kind of known about that for a little while. And then patch 2.7 will come with the Winter Soldier and cloning labs. So the cloning labs will be another one of the Omega level threats. So we've heard about that stuff before, and I just want to talk about it a little bit here. I don't know the exact release date for the Winter Soldier. It's going to be a little while, obviously, but you know, we're probably looking late October, early November at best, okay? Because the Monica villain sector is next. That's coming in September. I can't imagine them getting it out any faster. They are notoriously slow in everything that they do. That's not a slight. It's just reality. And, you know, that is what we're at right now. What I do want to talk about is yesterday there was a patch. And in that patch, there were a couple updates to Lady Thor herself, Mighty Jane Foster. And there's also some stuff, and our boy Miller did some digging, okay? And I'm gonna skip right past some of the drama that's not his fault, okay? We obviously got the Jane Foster Thor Love and Thunder skin yesterday, but he did find some other upcoming skins, and I'm just gonna go right to his Twitter because, you know, that's where all the goods are. We might as well give the man his credit. So we got this yesterday. We streamed it yesterday. The hammer does come cracked. Great. Right here we've got the Stark Tech outfit for Kate Bishop. Shout outs to Suki, who also found it in game. So there you go. Not sure how we're unlocking that quite yet. I think it's going to be in a shipment after we are done in the future with these rehash shipments. So there you go. New animated nameplate. If anybody knows how to cut this into a GIF, apparently this is going to kind of cycle through. He's looking for some help there. And looks like it'll kind of tie in right here. So there you go. That's kind of cool, I guess. There's that bundle. All right, here we go. Here's a headliner. Thor Ragnarok Hulk. This is probably one of the most anticipated outfits for any character in the game, ever since it was released. Thor Ragnarok, the Gladiator Thor, Gladiator Hulk. These are most wanteds for me. We obviously got Thor. I got to be the one to debut it. Thank you to them for letting me do that. And there you go. There is Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. Looks fantastic. Looks amazing. I am not a big Hulk player, but I will absolutely rock that. You know, we do have some Gladiator Hulks. That was always my worry when they did that, is that it'd be a little repetitive, but I don't think this is repetitive. I think this definitely kind of is its own thing, which is great. I'm going to kind of skip that. All right, speaking of Thor, Ultimate Thor right here. Absolutely one of the most asked for skins in all of Thordom. So this is definitely something people have been asking for a very long time, and I think they did a good job. Now, obviously, there's no Stormbreaker. There's never going to be Stormbreaker. Stop asking about Stormbreaker. They're not going to do it. They tried to do it. It didn't work. It is what it is. We're just going to, we'll just leave it be, all right? It takes them as long as it does to get other stuff out. Do you really want them spending all this time on Stormbreaker for one or two skins, all right? Granted, we saw with Jane Foster, they can do it. They can have an alternate piece. And if you people that complain about everything were mature enough to let them make Stormbreaker the size of Mjolnir, maybe we could have suspended our disbelief to do that. But you know it would have just been, but Stormbreaker is so much bigger than that. So it's not happening, all right? I'm not a big Ultimate Thor fan personally. And this is obviously their take on it. It's not a shot-for-shot remake, But I do like that one. It's pretty cool. So there you go. Obviously, I'm a big Thor fan. And this to me is way better, okay? Because this is the exact Hawkeye skin I have been hoping for a very long time. This is your classic colored Hawkeye skin. Very classic looking Hawkeye. Again, their kind of take on it. Not perfect, but I do love it. I do love it quite a bit. Very comic accurate, classic Hawkeye. I love it. This is fantastic, and I can't believe it took them this long to do that. But again, seems to be a theme. So yeah, there you go there. And last but not least, another one that people have been asking for, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, kind of his stealth suit. There you go. Not one that I'm particularly worked up about, but still pretty dope nonetheless. And I know I've seen a lot of people ask about this one. So I think that is basically the extent of what he's found. So obviously make sure you follow Miller with 8Ms on the Twitter machine. If you're watching my video, chances are you probably already do. All right. Now, there was some issues yesterday as well. One of the devs did go after Miller, okay? And you can kind of see it right there. I spoke on it. I'm not going to go too deep into it, just because I do like to try to stay above the drama. Sadat the Gamer did a great video where he basically told my story for me, and kind of, you know, I tweeted about it. I honestly and truly believe, I believe Nick gets crapped on a lot unnecessarily. I don't know Nick very well. I have interacted with him a little bit here and there. Seems like a nice enough guy, and to be honest with you, some of the babies that cry when he claps back on them, they deserve it, you know? Like, honestly, with all the nonsense that people have given these devs over the last 2 years, yes, we are 2 weeks away from the 2-year anniversary of this game. They've dealt with so much drama, so much BS, and yeah, maybe they deserve a little bit of it, okay? But people get a little carried away and go a lot over the top with it. This was not one of those times. This situation where these devs, I understand what Miller does. It's controversial at best, okay? But we've seen lots of different games have people that dig through the files and try to find things that are in there. And if you're putting things in the files, I mean, to me, that's fair game. Also, if one of your colleagues behind the scenes is leaking information to a content creator, they are going out of their way to tell a content creator or somebody information, and they are doing with it what they will, that is certainly that's not Miller's fault, okay? Clearly, Miller has multiple contacts, I believe. I don't know any of them, but I'm under the impression he's got people that talk to him about a lot of things, and that's not his fault. It's not his responsibility to withhold that information. I understand it makes your job harder. I understand that, you know, now we see 4 of the skins that are going to be coming up, and I can understand why that would be frustrating. But, you know, that's the risk you run, you know, and I feel like they could have handled this so much better, so much longer ago. We've seen these devs interact with Miller positively. If they just made him part of the process instead of constantly goading him, constantly, you know, publicly combating him, I really just don't see a scenario where you're going to win that, okay? No matter how right you are, okay? It does not matter if you're right in this situation. And honestly, I think more than anybody, I understand why they're upset, because I call it down the middle. Like, I'm not going to sit here and kiss up to either side, even though honestly, it would be far more conducive for me to kiss Miller's ass than Crystal Dynamics, because honestly, like, I feel like I have more to gain from befriending Miller than I do anybody at Crystal Dynamics, who has proven time and time again they don't care about me. So the people that did are gone anyway, so there's that, you know. I just feel like it's a really bad look. It's not worth it, and time again it blows up in their face. So I don't understand why they constantly do it. Effectively, what Nick was trying to do was throw shade at Miller, suggesting that he said She-Hulk was next, which he did at one point months ago. But as you can see right here, on June the 12th of this year, Bucky Barnes is the next playable character coming to Marvel's Avengers. He knew it all the way back then, and that was what he basically announced. So there you go. I'm sorry, July, not June, July 12th. All right. But like, there have been plenty of instances where, people have kind of confirmed that She-Hulk is in the pipeline. The voice actor has certainly confirmed it. Friends of the voice actor have certainly confirmed it in a stream with Brian from Crystal. So I don't like dealing with the drama aspect of things, because, like I said, I think Nick gets a bad rap sometimes, but this is not one of those times, and I need that to be out there. I really do not think that was a very good move by him, especially with all this Embracer stuff going on and them trying to get purchased. I mean, maybe he's secure enough in what he believes and feels that he can do that. I don't know. Not my place to say. This is obviously, he doesn't have to he doesn't have to listen to me, just little old me. But I really feel like if with Miller, you gotta shit or get off the pot, either, he's the enemy or, he's not. And I feel like this waffling in between and trying to get your digs in, it's childish. All right. It's petty. And I would just think that they would be above it, because at the end of the day, I mean, jeez, this was just bad. It was really bad. I didn't really want to go this far into it. I don't even usually cover a lot of the leak stuff because, I don't know, it's such a gray area. But at this point, people were asking me about it, and I just felt like this is something cool, man. I'm excited. I think Miller is a more net positive to this community. Again, I understand why they would not like it. It comes with the territory. I think Miller understands that. I'm not going to speak for him. But as it were, which one of these new leaked skins are you most excited about? Actually, we can just go right through here. We got that Captain America Winter Soldier. Are you excited for that? Classic Hawkeye. You got Ultimate Thor, and you've got Thor Ragnarok Hulk. If I'm being honest, I think I'm most excited for Hawkeye, then Thor, then Hulk, then Cap. And Hulk would probably, I think out of the four of them, I think the Hulk is the best one. But it's the one I'm least likely to use. So, I don't know. Anyway, what do you guys think of these four skins? If you want to talk about some of the drama, feel free. Not up to me to suppress that. Just be respectful, you know what I mean? Like, for both sides. If you don't like what Miller does, I get it, all right? I get it. You don't, but like, just, I kind of feel like at this point, when 2 years in, like, it's over. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand what they have to gain by doing this. And I just feel like every time they take 2 steps forward, they just take 2 steps right back. And I hate it. It sucks because I really want this game to be successful. It is honestly and truly one of my favorite games of all time, with all the warts on it. I have not, there are so, like, I've played this game more than so many games. And I don't do it because I have to. I do it because I want to. And I do it when I want to. So I think that speaks a lot for it, you know? And even with all the warts, I still love it, and I still want it to do well, and I still want more content, and I still want to keep doing more. But, you know, it's just frustrating all around for everybody. In any event, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.